It's been over 1 month since Roblox took legal action on Schlep, and figures like Chris Hansen or Law by Mike have publicly taken his side. But for some Roblox TikTokers with an actual platform, the story is different. So in this video, we'll look into the very disgusting allegations a massive Roblox TikToker put on Schlep. We'll also highlight a massive issues where literal predators are trying to cover the Schlep situation to look good. It is not being talked about right now, so watch until the end. Alright you guys, the face cam is back for the first video talking about TikTokers in a while. Here's the sad reality of this whole situation and TikTok being involved, alright bro? Literally look, you search Schlep up and you get like what? Schlep situation, Roblox, Law by Mike, you know, he got involved and he's suing Roblox as well. But you already know there's gonna be those people who literally gain nothing but negative attention, which they think is good, that come into this with something stupid to say. Put a D. Schlep deserved the ban. Schlep deserved it. This is the top, and people are falling for the rage bait so much that they end up searching for more of that content. They end up getting recommended more of that content. Now I'll tell y'all this, alright? This video is not about rage baiters. I don't give a damn about rage baiters, alright? My priorities are different. I'm a grown ass man. Just a few examples, like literally look at this. It is so obviously rage bait. It's terrible too. I mean, like you got 147 likes. You got what you wanted? But then you have TikTokers like this person with an actual influence making malicious videos, evil videos. Well, I just watched this video, but first let's check out this video with 50,000 views. As you can see, it's another rage bait video where they're just showing off their avatar, doing poses, really dumb poses, like you don't look cute, and they're just saying, oh, Schlep deserved the ban, stay mad. One of the top comments, failed rage bait weirdo, 848 likes. They literally ratioed this video in likes, bro. Come on now. I looked at the wrong thing. I looked at the comments. They ratioed both the comments and the likes. That's terrible. They seen the potential with this rage bait video, how many views it got, how many comments it got, hate comments primarily, and decided, you know what? Let's make them even more angry. It's not working enough. So she makes this crazy statement in her next TikTok, which absolutely flopped. Let's agree that Schlep is the real pred here, and he covers it up by finding other preds. And if you think she's joking, bro, look at this. You are alone on this one, twin. I don't care. I'm not, but even if I was, I would still keep my opinion because it's the only right one. The only right one? What? Okay, so listen, let's be logical about this, alright? Look, let's be logical about this. Let's really think. So according to her, Schlep is the real predator because he finds other predators. You know what? Forget that. I can't even get logical with that. I literally can't. That just shows you a lot about this person. Here's the thing, y'all. No matter what you're doing, bro, there's always gonna be people that hate. All right, they're always gonna have some crazy, outrageous thing to say. Like, did we just find out Schlep got arrested for having gay CP? Like what? I completely understand rage bait. I completely understand dark humor. But what I'll never understand is people who bring out these very serious words. Like they grab fire. You know, they grab fire and they play around with it like it's nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Things are about to get even more serious. Stick around. But hey, look, I want to say something real quick. I like shit on these TikTokers. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a while. I need y'all to show some love on this video for real though, if y'all want more of these type of videos, for real. YouTube just released a hype feature. Okay, so hype the hell out of this video, because by supporting the push of this video, we're indirectly spreading the word of the Schlep situation. This whole thing with Roblox is gonna be a continued fight. You feel what I'm saying? So let's keep fighting that. A lot of this leeching off of people who are in like drama really makes people forget that those people are literal human. I mean, what I'm about to say, it doesn't really matter because like the people making those TikToks, they know it's disrespectful. But sometimes it really does cross the line. Like for example, Roblox YouTuber King J, who said, video on the Schlep getting banned situation since Roblox defending preds. He said this 3 weeks ago. You know why I'm bringing this up? You know why it's just so ironic? Because I previously exposed King J in this massive video. He rebutted that and tried to expose me with some false stuff, which I debunked in my response video. Now, what did he get exposed for? I have another video coming out about that. Subscribe for that, okay? But to summarize it, he's a 24-year-old man who had a relationship with a 17-year-old. He couldn't face accountability, so he's doing a bunch of deflecting, pointing the finger. Oh, Epic M1 is a bad guy. Oh, guys, look, you know, Roblox drama. They're suing Schlep. They're defending other predators, guys. Look. That's what he's doing, all right? It's damage control. That's what it is. And as I said, I'm making another video on him, so stay tuned for that. But also in that video, I'm gonna mention the fact that his fan base, more specifically his little clan, quote unquote DLR, ever since my drama with KJ started, they have put so many false allegations on my name. It's like literally, before that drama, I had 0 allegations to my name, okay? And I'm the type of guy who pushes accountability, even to myself. Why? It was more of a personal thing, you feel what I'm saying? And it just trickled into the YouTube videos. So to my community and supporters, I'm open to criticism, you feel what I'm saying? Always let me know if I'm doing something wrong. We need mistakes as human beings. What we don't need is predators on the platform misusing a massive deal, okay? We don't need none of that. We don't need a grown-ass man who should know a thing or two about responsibility. Children, okay? We don't need a man who's children to be influencing other children. But now let's really get serious, alright bro? Let's really get serious. This guy King Nostalgic was actually beefing with King J with me. I met him because of the beef. We were pushing the truth out of there together, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, cool. But boy oh boy, he's another person who doesn't take these serious situations serious. He's one of those finger pointers, attention seekers. He's just like this person that we just covered earlier in the video, okay? So look, here's what I'm gonna do. We are going to get into the topic of nostalgic. I'm gonna have it in the screen. I've done it previously where I've called out people who misuse the situation. This ain't the first video I'm doing that in, all right? I've mentioned King J before. So we're gonna keep doing that, okay? We're gonna hold these people accountable. Let's do it. So Nostalgic's first claim was that a good friend of mine, Sorrow, aka Entity, screen shared CP to us. Here's the clip of that.
See, oh my god, I'm reading it!
Hey, spam
Yo, should I go live right now?
Yes, nigga.
Now here's the context to this clip. On this day, Nostalgic was doing a live stream rant about me. He was going through some sort of vault and I heard that he showed CP in the stream. That's why the stream was reported, okay? And that's also why I mentioned going live in the clip. It was gonna serve as a response stream. We were focused on the live stream. We were not focused on the screen share. But now to explain the screen share, here's his proof. First, I'm gonna talk about it in Nostalgic's context. So, for a brief moment, this is on the screen share. It was a quote-unquote Nostalgic exposed vault server. This blurry ass screenshot, I can't even tell you what it is, okay? I'm gonna be real. They then say Sorrow clicked on the CP image within that vault, screen sharing it to us. Then they say that he immediately swiped out of that image to hide the CP that was in his vault, as you've seen in the recording. Now let's address the elephant in the room, okay? Nostalgic, if you were actually smart, you'd realize the vault is not even ours. Sorrow was never inside of that server. He received a screen recording from somebody who went through it. Literally look at the top left, red. That indicates that somebody was screen recording the vault. The person who sent that to us intended on sending it as evidence against Nostalgic. Sorrow was on PC at this time. As I previously said, we were literally talking about Nostalgic's stream. There was a lack of attention towards the screen share, which I will take accountability towards. But we weren't laughing about CP, as he likes to say. Anyways, the image allegedly displayed for a millisecond was something Nostalgic had as his profile picture, cheeks. I even heard from a source that Nostalgic previously had a picture of his cheeks as his banner, but I can't confirm that right now. I don't think I can ever confirm that. But here's the thing, this makes the person who screen recorded the vault and Nostalgic liable. In this case, it would have meant that Nostalgic produced CP, and the person who had the vault had CP in there. As I said, they likely did that with the intent to have evidence against Nostalgic, but either way, possession of CP is illegal. If you ever come across CP or any sort of content, do not do law enforcement's job. Report it and get yourself out of the situation that got you exposed to that content in the first place. I will have resources linked in the description below so you can report these to the proper authorities. But anyways, look, me and YouTubers I literally work with have been on record discouraging people from sending us CP for any reason. Here, my friend Wicked TKO says, sorry for all the pigs, but any of you delusional people thinking it's right to hold CP and keep it on your device, you're committing a crime unless you report the CP and get rid of it instantly. Do not hold the CP and keep it on your device. Why don't I show that? It's to show that we don't want people sending us CP for evidence. We are not law enforcement. But regardless, happens. Now let's get into the next claim that Nostalgic quote-unquote exposed us for. He said that we allow CP in my friend FileCLE's server. I can't find where they mentioned it in their video, but there was an incident where during a stage in FileCLE's server, somebody named Deadlike October sent an alleged CP. Nostalgic boldly said that I allowed this with no proof. What he doesn't want to talk about is the fact that we literally moderate this stuff. I've been on record making it known not to send any content in my friend's server. You can even see me saying like, do not spread anyone's regardless of if it's CP or not. Either way, it is revenge. Even another day when we got raided with somebody sending a Google pic. On this day, a few raiders organized a revenge plot against my friend Sorrow. They tried to say that the pic was his. Why? I don't know, but regardless, they were all banned. My point is, we don't allow that shit. Deadlike October is not even in the server anymore. Look at this recent screenshot. Me and Swag tried to ping him. He is nowhere to be found. The last claim we'll talk about from their end before full on exposing them is something that they literally publicized, but then trying to make it seem like it was something I made a public statement about. Before I show y'all though, let me give y'all context, okay? On August 29th, 2025, I heard something from a random person on Discord saying Pays, aka X2, had done something to his little sister. Let me tell y'all, I hear crazy shit like that all the time when it comes to Discord packers. Most packers literally think of the word PDF as a a fighting word, so I wasn't really looking to investigate it, especially considering I had other priorities at the time. Despite that, the allegation was still made, so to at least do something about it, I went to the source himself, the quote-unquote alleged suspect. This is the group chat where we had a very brief conversation about it. He was firm on denying the allegations. Also, mind you, it was in a group chat with people I work with. After this, I never mentioned the allegation again. He not only went public with it, but also tried to twist the narrative to make it seem like I was the main accuser, and said that I spread the narrative.
If you're CTI or clean the internet, why are you spreading fake accusations on somebody's name that you don't have no proof or no evidence of? But you're basically saying it to somebody else because you heard it from someone else, but you don't have no proof of it.
Now let's get into what Nostalgic did. Nostalgic was 18 when an incident happened with a 13-year-old. July 14, 2025, someone named Goofy Goober DM'd him some emojis. Nostalgic responds saying, Goober. Goober says, yeah. Nostalgic says, flashbang, honey. And he sends a video of him soaked up, throwing it back after the shower. Also, I want to make it clear, no CP has been shown in this video, blurred or unblurred. Any exposure I talk about is when Nostalgic was 18, an adult. Now anyways, in a recent screenshot sent by Goofy Goober, he shows his response to the ass video. Immediately after the video was sent, he said, I'm a Nostalgic said, you the same who were saying I got a fat ass not too long ago. The fact that the video is still there to this day says a lot. Here's Nostalgic sending R63 to a literal 14-year-old. TG Stark, look at the gift that they sent in response to that. And here's the caption on the disgusting content. No, I will not do the soul shaker. Like, what is the soul shaker? Now, just so you know, Nostalgic right now is an alleged predator and CP producer. Here's how legally liable he is. It is a federal crime to knowingly transfer matter to a under the age of 16 using the mail or any facility of interstate or foreign commerce or to attempt such a transfer. Violators face penalties of a fine under Title 18, imprisonment for up to 10 years or both. Title 18 also criminalizes activities involving visual depictions of conduct, including transportation, receipt, distribution, and possession, with penalties ranging from 5 to 20 years in prison for a first offense and up to 40 years for subsequent offenses or those involving under 12 years old. It also addresses similar conduct but specifically targets material that constitutes or contains with comparable penalties, including a mandatory minimum of 15 years for repeat offenders, and you can read the rest, it's not really important. Now, Nostalgic likes to say that Sorrow is this PDF, you know, he has CP and this and that. I'm now gonna give Sorrow a platform to testify against Nostalgic. But first, here's a statement I made before we confirmed Nostalgic was an alleged predator.
Really quickly, guys, I want to address something, okay? It just came to my attention that a user named Nostalgic, who I exposed a previous with, recently went public with crazy allegations on my name. Let me give y'all the backstory, okay? Listen, I honestly am confused about it myself. One day I get on Discord and this guy, he has me unadded, he has me blocked, and he's doing a whole YouTube live stream calling me a PDF and my friend Sorrow, aka Entity. I try to hit dude up, but like, you know what I'm saying, he's just ducking the whole time. When we finally get into a voice chat, look, I ask him for proof. He starts loud micing, okay? So that's what Discord packers do. They don't take anything serious in life, all they know how to do is pack. They're wired to do that. He even says things like, I doxed a 16-year-old, or that I like... What, bro? Like, that is just a crazy statement. Obviously, it's stuff he says with no receipts behind it. Mind you, this guy never made a video broadcasting evidence against KJ. All he does is gossip about these people. I actually provide evidence and receipts. He only sees it from a perspective of beef, you know, opportunity to grow as a creator. So like, yeah, man, I just wanted to address this, okay? Because like, if it was random, I wouldn't have cared, but it's somebody that I literally exposed a previous with. It's sad. It's really sad stuff, you know? When it comes to these serious situations, guys, these aren't games. It's not a game, bruh. PDF Ilya is not a game. I just wanted to make that known to y'all, man. You know, take lessons from everything that happens online, bro.
Entity, you want to put your 2 piece into this, bro?
Yeah, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. This dude simply got mad because he quote-unquote heard that me and Epic was sneak this in his good man page. And instead of him coming to us, maybe talking to her, you know what I'm saying, like a grown man coming to us, being like, yo, I heard this about y'all, and this happened, y'all want to talk it out? No. He even goes on live stream, starts calling me the P word. I don't know if I can say that word, but the P word, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? And calling Epic a doxer, all this shit with no proof whatsoever, or a proof that's twisted or debunked, and then uses that and goes on his live stream and says, oh, these are like this, these are bad, they're this and that. That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's simple.
It's that simple, alright? And now I'll talk about the debate we just had, okay? I just got into a VC with Nostalgic and Pays, who I quote-unquote talked behind his back about, alright?
And Pays, he confirmed that I never talked about him behind his back. But Nostalgic, on the other hand, he has a whole different story, okay? He has a whole different story of what quote unquote went down. He lives in a fantasy. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. So you're not even on the same page with the person with the quote unquote victim. You're not even on the same page with them. How does that make any sense? You feel what I'm saying? But
Rapping.
huh?
You know, the first thing they said is DLRW.
Nostalgic said DLRW. That's crazy. If y'all know a thing about DLR, chat.
I don't know if it was Nostalgia or Pace, but I definitely heard these say that.
Yeah, if y'all know a thing about DLR, Nostalgic literally beefed DLR with us, okay? DLR has a lot of crimes, alright? PDFilia, swatting, spreading CP, doxing, and a whole bunch of other. For me, it goes down a whole list. So the fact that he's saying DLRW is crazy, bro. You know, these folks don't really take these situations serious for real. That should show y'all, alright? You can't trust Discord Packers, bro. That's the reality of Discord.com.
Live.
He's live? Yeah, let's see what's up.
Stage big, I'm gonna need everybody to mass doing this shit.
he said he mass report my stream.
You got your face as the picture.
No. Yo, nah, this got it. No, this got it, bro.
Is Gunner in here? I'm gonna bring Gunner.
Gunner.
Bring up Gunner.
You see this, y'all? Notice the pattern, alright? Notice the pattern. In his video where he said I quote unquote dogged somebody named JC, all he literally did was bring JC into a stage and have JC say, yeah, Epic Among doxed me. So he's about to do the same thing with Gunner. I don't know what they're about to claim, but he's about to claim some crazy shit, alright? That's what he does. He hears from other people, he hears gossip, and he goes with it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Moral of the story, don't trust King Nostalgic. Don't trust Discord Packers, and yeah, that's really it, bro.
All right, man, that's it. Give me feedback if you want more. Meet the TikToker videos. Of course, hype this video up to spread the word of everything we talked about. Just look, for clarification as this video ends, the following video is intended for educational purposes only. It is to inform, analyze, and document events based on publicly available information. We do not condone threats, harassment, or defamation. Viewer discretion is advised. All subjects are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Thank you for watching this video, bruh. Like, share, comment, join the Discord right now, link in the description. By joining the Discord, you can participate in these videos. Hype the video up, you know what I'm saying? That's really how you can spread the word of this video. Subscribe right now, we're on the road to 200K. Hit the bell so you don't miss a future video. Thank you for sticking around. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.